Good evening, guys. How are we doing? I hope you're good. So today we're going to talk a little bit about discipline, and I want to give you some focus for the week to go into the week with some elements of discipline, some strategies for you to try and build on. So if you're coming through, do me a favor, comment down below whether you struggle with discipline and why you think you struggle with discipline. And then let me know if you're watching just by leaving a love heart, okay? It just allows me to know that you're coming through and you're watching. So for me, discipline is the structure, the box that we put ourselves in or we align ourselves with when we want to improve a particular skill, mindset, routine or attitude, whatever it might be. Discipline is almost the cement that brings all of the bricks together to create the wall or the structure. Okay, and when we nail that and when we get that cement and we can learn to cement the bricks, we create the structure in what we work in. As soon as that discipline disappears, the structure, the building falls down. Another way you can look at it is if you're trying to build a skyscraper and that skyscraper is your life, okay, your fitness, your health, your career, whatever it might be, the discipline would be the foundations of that skyscraper. The 4 pillars would be the basis of your foundations. Then you would build solid, deep foundations to be able to thrive building that skyscraper, i.e. your life. Okay, guys, welcome. If you're just joining us, we are talking about discipline this evening. We're going to go through different elements of discipline, different mindsets of discipline and how you can build your discipline. Okay, so if you do come through, let me know how you get on with discipline in your life and the things that you do. And if you are not consistent with discipline, what do you think the biggest triggers are to stop you being consistent? All right. So I'm going to go through a couple of scenarios here about why it's important to have discipline. Now I'm going to give you 2 examples of when I was in the military, the importance of discipline, and a couple of examples of everyday life now where discipline is key. All right. So right here, I put 2. The first one is keeping your kit in order. And the second one is your weapon handling training. Now, having the discipline to keep your kit in order, clean, ironed, prepped, and ready to go. It's a key indicator or element about how you show up. And remember how I tell you how you do anything is how you do everything. Well, if you don't look after your kit, if it is just thrown all over the floor, you're not going to be battle ready should the time come for you to go to war or to battle or whatever it might be. It means you're not very well prepared, and it means you're not going to be where you need to be to protect the man to the left and right of you. So something as small a detail as keeping your kit together is a key indicator about how you perform as a soldier, okay? You're obviously not soldiers, but we're coming on to discipline for everyday life. Weapon handling, being disciplined with your cleaning of your weapon, being disciplined with how you handle that weapon, how you deal with the standard operational procedures is what could save your life in a situation if you're in Afghan or abroad or in a war. Okay, that is the key indicator, the key importance of having discipline. Now, in everyday life, if you're not in the military or you haven't been in the military, you don't understand that element or that need or that life or death when it comes to discipline. So we look at things like everyday life, like working out, like phone management, like time management, like morning routine, like getting up when the alarms goes. Discipline is what we need to cement all of these routines and approaches to our life in order. Okay, it's what we need to make sure that we're going to be successful and the journey that you're on is not going to last 2 minutes. A lot of people that go through or start a gym routine or start a process of trying to sort themselves out, they often fail after 2 to 3 weeks, as we all know, because the lack of discipline fails them. Okay, they don't understand the consequences. They don't put themselves in that position where they are structured, have accountability, have community, have curriculum to build, right? So we crumble because we're ill-disciplined. We're not conditioned. Discipline is like a muscle in your brain. Like if you're building up biceps, you do bicep curls, right? And you start on a light weight and then suddenly you become more conditioned and you get stronger and you understand how to build the muscle. And it's the same with discipline. We have to understand some key points. Now I'm going to put here 3 different definitions for what discipline is to me. Okay, so right here, the ability to do what you said you were going to do. Okay? And it's always having that self-accountability. The discipline aspect here is self-accountability. It's looking in your mirror and not accepting a lower standard than elite. Because we don't turn around to all of our kids and say, hey, try and get out there and be average, right? Try and get out there and just, get by. Try and get through. We don't say that. We encourage our kids to do the best that they can do. And the ability to do what you said you were going to do is that ability. It's that self-accountability to look in the mirror and go, hey, am I going to do what said I was going to do? Am I going to back myself up? That's discipline for me. Whether you are aligned with that meaning or process, it doesn't matter. I'm just giving you my point of view in terms of discipline. The second one is the ability to show character in the face of adversity. And that is character. So showing character to be able to achieve the end outcome, to be able to follow the process that you're on, to be able to get to the place that you want to be. Okay? If you just want to keep going around in a cycle of chaos, feeling hollow, feeling low, then dig out. If you don't want to have a life that you thrive in, or that you grow in, or that you reach your potential in, then just keep going around in circles and let adversity take over. But here, there has to be an element of character. We have to be able to get knocked on the floor 10 times and get up 11. Because there's no two ways about it. Every time we go through a journey or we're trying to push ourselves, you are going to get knocked down. You're going to get punched in the face. You're going to get cornered. And that is just life. But having the discipline to show the character in those conditions is what is going to alleviate you to the next level. Last one, to get the job done no matter what. Having that self-respect for yourself to do what you said you were going to do and follow through and get that job done no matter what's going on in your life. Stop dripping, stop moaning, stop having that victim mentality, being in your pity party. Guys, that is not going to move you forwards, and having the discipline not to fall into that mindset. And you will fall into the mindset. I don't believe anyone is immune to it. But what you can do is you can flip that situation really, really quickly. And that is by having the self-respect for yourself to look after your body, to look after your relationships, to thrive in your career, to do the things that you said you were going to do. And that is what we're looking for, right? Surely that is what we're looking for in life. There'll be the odd person here or there who would disagree, and that's totally cool. But if you are watching this and you're going, I just want to show up the highest level possible for me as an individual, to be the man I want to be for the people that need me to be it. We've got to have discipline in there. You cannot build a wall without cement. You cannot build a skyscraper without foundations. And unless we are implementing these elements of discipline, we're just going to keep going round and round in circles. All right, guys? So this is where we come in to help people. If you struggle to get to that place, if you struggle to find the cement to bring your world together, to be the husband that you need to be, to find your identity, to rediscover your purpose, okay, to build your fundamentals and foundation, that's what the elite movement is about. Elite movement is about coming to work with me and my team and like-minded, up to 200 like-minded men in the same room. That's a powerful movement when we're all talking about the same thing and all moving in the same direction. So we are open until Friday. We've got an unbelievable deal. We've knocked off a ton off the price because everyone's struggling with the cost of living. So we've brought our prices right down. We've offered a ton of bonuses to support you along the way as well and to help you get through it, be level-headed and upgrade the way that you show up. All right, guys, the link's on the bio. Go and check it, and I will see you in the morning for the Rise to Thrive show at 8:30. Have the discipline to be up to watch it.